Alright, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today I am live streaming my playthrough, sorry, I'm still organizing some stuff. Today I am live streaming my free Amonkhet Draft. For what it is, just because I can. Don't have a lot of experience with the set. I missed out on playing it when it was initially released on MTG Arena, but down to just give it a shot. So yeah, let's go ahead and start into the queue. And begin the draft. And then after this, if I do well, I might do another draft. But if I don't do well, and I still have more time for my live stream, I'll probably just go back to grinding with the Gen Food and Historic, because I've had a bit more success with that lately after the recent metagame shift with the suspension of Brainstorm in the format. Okay, cool. Everybody's all here. Pack 1, Pick 1 Soulscar Mage is spectacular, missing out on Cast Out. Cartouche of Solidarity, both of those are really good from what I've been researching. Desert isn't too bad. What else am I passing up? Spring for ramp. Late Claim, too, probably. Late game, no, it's probably too slow. Cartouche of Ambition as well for removal, life gain. Unquenchable Thirst. Oh, this is a really solid pack. I'm not expecting to see a lot of stuff when this comes around. But anyway, Soulscar Mage. Anointed Procession. It's a rare, so there's a reason to take it just for that. There's the Trial of Ambition. To kind of edict opponents. Fanbearer for zombie synergies. Exemplar of Strength is an aggressive creature. I think picking is tough. I'm gonna go with the Exemplar of Strength, I feel like, or Trial seems solid. Okay, yeah. It's removal. Can't go wrong with removal. Imminent Doom. Imminent Doom appears with Doom counter. I can see why it's getting passed up. Versus Monument. Deals 1 damage to target player Planeswalker. Deals 1 damage to target creature. That seems actually kind of solid. So, player discards 2 cards, attacks. No removal here. There's the desert there. Sticking with red. Yeah, Fervent Paincaster, 3/1 for 3, but also optional pinging for problem creatures, or if I can't get in for any reason, just extra damage at the player. Seems solid to me. Approach of the Second Sun. I might just rare draft it. Wasteland Scorpion, 2/2 Death Touch. Mighty Leap. Cares about having a desert. Rare draft? It's not necessarily right, but it's what I'm going with. Okay, Ketra's Avenger. 3/1 isn't bad. Lord of the Accursed, though, is up, so that tells me there's a potential for getting some zombie stuff going. Which may want to put me into red-black. But I also feel like white is Yeah, white's disappearing. Oh, okay, so 3-1. Where I think I'll push the aggressive deck. Yeah. There's a reason to go into black, but okay, Guest Walker seems good. Defiant. -1/-1 counters. Versus Stalwart, not bad. Final Reward is excellent kind of removal. Okay, I'm gonna lead into red-white. Red-white aggro. If it's open. Trancax taking their time. Well, I mean, it's tough for a new set. Commander R. Apple Coffee. A lot of interesting names. Here I am, just as Buttz. Okay, with this 2/4 zombie, Onward to Victory has been really good from the one game I saw it wreck my friend in. So I'm probably gonna pick that. Looking at what I'm potentially giving up though, the worst thing is a desert, so I feel pretty good with that. Farm, probably just by itself is good. Forsake the Worldly, doesn't seem too bad. Pathmaker, Initiate also seems solid, but farm is removal. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature, instant speed. That's something I should definitely pick up. Fragilities. Thank you for the follow. Always appreciate that. Go for the crash through. This time's kind of rushing through. Firebrand Archer seems on point with what I want to do with Soulscar Mage. So even though I won't be able to use the market necessarily, having the farm there is more than good enough, I feel like, for this deck. Crash through, also giving everything potentially trample and can tripping. Gus Walker, Catcher's Avenger, Archer, from Paincaster, farm, Onward to Victory. I mean, things won't be going past the farm to the market, but they'll be going to the farm, that's for sure. Okay, I feel like more of those are going to pop up, less deserts. Fermenting Voices isn't bad either for what this deck wants to do, but I feel like the desert, since it's in my colors as well. Gilded Ceradon as a follow-up. Further reveal it to the side. Yeah, Soulscar Mage. Cool pack one, pick one. Does encourage me more so to get red non-combat damage removal, which I feel like is going to be highly picked through this draft. Wrath of God, spectacular. What am I giving up here? Pathmaker, Initiate, Keep of Faith, another farm, which kind of tabled, and then Sunscorched Desert as well, which I actually wouldn't mind seeing come back around. But yeah, right now, farm or Wrath of God, probably the best pick. Vizier here of Deferment, so attack or creature blocked at the beginning of the next end step, so Flicker Shenanigans, but there's a Ramadan Excavator to rare draft, which I kind of want just to rare draft. It's probably more correct for me to take the Vizier of Deferment here, or Akutcha's Avenger, Scrapper, guilty of rare drafting. It's not correct for me to take the Ramen Up Excavator, but I would like to have some copies in my MTG Arena collection. Hey MTG Dad, how's it going? Today I'm doing a draft. I'm doing the free draft for Amonkhet Remastered. I figured I'd do it on live stream just because that's the habit I've gotten into. Yep. So far going red-white. Yep. Glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear you're still working too. Those are both things that are good to have in life. Yeah. Right now, drafted red-white. Looking at aggression. First pick was Soulscar Mage. Second pick, not second pick, but pack 2, pick 1, Wrath of God. So leaning towards that red-white. Optional board wipe if things go bad for me. Wayward Servant. Zombies is up. Binding Mummy as a 2/2 for my colors seems great. Cartouche of Knowledge actually might not be too bad, but I'm not really pushing into blue because I only just have Farm to Market as the blue, and that's not really a good blue payoff. Tormenting Voice is the other thing to consider, but I feel like an aggressive 2-drop is good. It looks like green-black is maybe open going this direction. Yeah. I'll take the Binding Mummy. I feel locked in with where I'm at. I also picked up an Approach of the Second Sun for a rare draft, and then I packed 2, pick 2. Ramen Excavator, probably not the correct choice, but I just wanted it to fill out my rare collection. Board wipe. Anthem. Nerf Entangler. Pressure Lizard. Sunscorched Desert. I want to keep my 2-drop slot up. Perilous Vault. Would be nice to rare draft it, but yeah, going for the Nerf Entangler. Okay, so Gates of the Afterlife. I'll catch his name again. Impeccable Timing. It seems good. Another damage-based removal, which can work with Soulscar Mage, which feels great. Desert of the Fervent, Sunscorched Desert. Both those I'd like to see. I could take another Gilded Cerodon or a Catcher's Name. I feel like. Which, on top of this, I'm not going to pretend I don't really know too much about Amonkhet. I missed out on playing it both in paper and on MTG Arena on its first gonna go around. So, this is a brand new experience for me. Glorious End. It's bait. It's bait. Thorn Moloch, Prowess, First Strike, Firebrand Archer, which does help me kind of care about my non-creature permanents. It's an Archer without reach though, so there's a little judgment there. I think Thorn Moloch. Yeah, I'll go Firebrand Archer. Okay, so put some -1/-1 counter on a creature. It's kind of removal. I'm not sure how good it could be. But let me look at my stats. 5 non-creatures. Non-creature. I'm still doing fine on non-creature stuff then. Binding Mummy might not be too bad. Binding Mummy works with other Binding Mummy to tap down opponent's stuff. Oh man. Drafting is a lot harder when you're doing it on a live stream. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn. Mighty Leap might be my go-to here. I don't know what enchantments or artifacts I need to target there, but I know how consistent Mighty Leap can be. Helps me get in for that extra damage. Alright, start to finish as a late pick. Prevent all damage, so protects a creature, another Mighty Leap. I think I'll go with the Desert, help enable Gilded Ceradon. Like, I probably should have taken the kind of untap, protect one of my creatures from damage card that can also be cycled if I just don't need it. Let's see, everything here is common. I think that there's only a Desert. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. Which does ping, so maybe there is a reason for me to run it. What am I giving up here? Initiates Companion, that's not bad at all. And I rare drafted the Perilous Vault still. Alright. It's the Afterlife, I'll take it. Life goes on, it really does. And Sweltering Suns. Alright, that's glorious. So, giving up the Trial of Solidarity, which does actually kind of suck. I feel like I would really want that. Puncturing Blow as well. Compulsory Arrest. All those are good cards within the colors I'm playing that I would like to hopefully see wield, but not likely. So I'm gonna take the Sweltering Suns though. Board wipe. Damage based as well. I mean, if I can somehow chain enough prowess triggers, living the dream, hypothetical dream, to keep Soulscar Mage alive, then Sweltering Suns will hopefully get there with that, but not realistic. Thoughtseize, I already have my playset. Honored Crop Captain, Chandra's Defeat, seems like it could actually, like, I wouldn't mind wheeling it. There's a lot of stuff here I wouldn't mind wheeling. Yeah, but I feel like I need the Captain for the color space I'm in. Attacking creatures, low curve. Enters the battlefield, exile target card from opponent's graveyard. Commit to Memory. Commit to Memory, I might rare draft. It sees a fair amount of play. In the control decks. Otherwise, Steward of Solidarity actually is pretty. Well, I don't feel like I have proper synergy to enable it. The untapping flyer. I mean, it might show up for me, but who knows? Yeah, rare drafting, just commit. By force, Steward of Solidarity anyways. Another honored on-crop captain. Feels great for what I want to do. Desert of a Fervent. Might come back around. Pursue Glory. Fanbearer. Yeah. Yeah, so 3 on-color rares in the opening packs, 2 of them board wipes, so really great removal if my opponent gets ahead of me. I need to catch up. But also an aggressive creature package. Like, spur drafting again, it can enable farm to table. The catcher's name. Puncturing Blow, I would like at least 1 copy of that, but this is the pack I probably would need to take it. But I'm probably not going to be able to take it. Oh, Ketra's Monument actually seems kind of good with the amount of white creatures I'm running. Cartouche of Knowledge, somebody's going to have a really solid blue deck, though. Solidarity Camel. If I had more deserts going for me, which I still might be able to pick up, but a Catcher's Monument seems like the best card for me here. Failure to Comply. Another Onward to Victory seems great here. I'm not going to see any of these I feel like this is pack 7. Yeah, so second onward to victory to help shore up my aggression. Disposal Mummy, Fanbearer. Fanbearer is a 1-drop. It's a zombie, and it can tap things down when I need it to. Alright, pack 9, opening pack. Came back around for the Puncturing Blow. There's probably just too much good stuff. Another Puncturing Blow for removal. How am I looking? Creature, non-creature. I mean, I'll just take the other Puncturing Blow. Evolving Wilds for fixing Desert. Yep. Desert to enable that desert stuff. That should be right there because it's on 4. Catcher's name, yeah. And then I get saddled with whatever I get here. And life will go on. Alright, 42 cards. I mean, with the Evolving Wilds, there might be a reason to do that, but I don't feel like having the irrigated farmland might be enough. Even if I do want to run it, it's when I run out of gas. It's when I would use this. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, so it helps filter if the game goes long, which I also just don't think I want to be in a situation where the game goes long. Curve is mostly generally low. You should probably be right here for consideration. 40 cards, 25 creature, non-creature. I Desert of the True, Evolving Wilds. I might, want to go up a bump. Alright, there's one serious thing I need to correct here, and that is basic lands. So it's still giving me the default Dungeons and Dragons lands, so I'm gonna do this right. Get me some Amonkhet basics. I'm gonna start out going 6 and 6. Ooh, I like the pyramids. Alright. Starting off like that. Yeah, there's a fair amount of non-creatures in here. I'm trying to figure out what I would want to give up. Don't want to give up Puncturing Blow. It's removal. Crash Through as a cantrip to enable Soulscar Mage and Firebrand Archers aren't too bad. Yeah, I feel like I will want the Catcher's Name as a mass pump. Catcher's Monument seems like a really great turn 3 play. So yeah, maybe drop the Puncturing Blow. Yep, there's enough deserts, I feel like, to enable that. 16 lands. Average curve, 2.8. Which does make me think I could probably drop a land still and make this work. Some of these lands in are tapped as deserts, though. Evolving Wilds as well. Or mana fixing might be too slow. Something to consider. Maybe I could just jack up my curve with Approach of the Second Sons. Alright, I'm gonna do one more kind of look through at everything before I kind of finalize this. So, tons of great 2-drops. Impeccable timing. So, non-creature. Non-creature. Non-creature-based removal. And then there's Crash Through as just a cycling cantrip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, Mighty Elite too. Mighty Elite to help get everything in. Now, in that case, yeah, I feel fine with this. I do wish I had probably another creature I could commit to here. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs isn't going to work for that. Yep. Oh well. Doing the best I can. Change my sleeve. Let's see. Anything. What is the most Amonkhet card sleeve I have here available to me? I feel like my Rakdos. I'll stick just with the good old lightning bolt here. Okay. Alright. So, alright. Yep. Draft deck. White. Weenie hut. So, done here. Add to decks. Just doing some upkeep really quick. So export the deck. Gonna drop this over Stream Decker just so save as get draft mastered draft red white red white weenie wipe. So cool, alright, this is showing everything I pulled and then everything I picked, but also what I decided to keep in the main deck. And how I layered up my lands. Yep, says current. Nice, nice. Alright. Getting started now. Getting started with that gameplay. And I also conveniently finished my tea through all that. Raise anomaly. Right. Kind of what I want. Two creatures. I mean, I don't like the Evolving Wilds. And because I don't like the Evolving Wilds, so lean in with Fanbearer. Hold on to Soulscarred Mage until I get some kind of damage going. Alright, red-green. Bloodlust Inciter. Okay, so they didn't exert it. Yeah, because they didn't exert it. Go for the trade. Burn out Honored Captain. Honored Croc Captain. Is it 3-2? So now that I drew Puncturing Blow, I'm definitely going to Evolving Wilds for a Mountain next turn. Alright. It's first strike as long as you're attacking. You can give it haste. Yep, definitely won't block here. Get in for 3 like that. Run out the archer. Pass. So what would be nice if I get another untapped source for Puncturing Blow? It's +1/+0. Cool. Yep. And give it haste. Get the mountain. Yeah, with this, because they're still kind of tapped down, I'm going to build up more of my board presence. Bring out Gust Walker as well. Because I do feel like I have the bigger kind of package with my aggression here. Alright. So they got mana fixing if they're splashing a card, but also they can get in no blocks. Alright. So no exertion with the Gust Walker here because there's no real need to. And then run out the Honored Captain here to threaten lethal next turn. I mean, for all I know, they could pull something out here. Just totally catch me off guard. So -1/-1 counter, yep. 2 damage to me. Both boost their Thorned Moloch, that's for sure. Alright, this shit's companion. Okay. So they do have potentially 2 mana up or something. That is instant speed. So go for the Mighty Leap. Target my Soulscar Mage. The Prowess trigger in. Get flying? Alright. So with this I am going to combat. We'll exert. Attack, attack, attack. And they can block like that. Good game, opponent. Unless you got something else too. You still have mana. Alright. So yeah. On the draw there, quick red-white aggro, game 1. And I'll just keep it going. Going against Dara Han. Okay, so I got 4 lands. I am missing my turn 1 play, but I'm getting a kind of, I feel like solid turn 2, turn 3 curve going with the opponent on the play. Sunscorched Desert to make up for maybe some of the damage I'm missing out on here. Okay. Desert of the Firmament, that tells me Evolving Wilds can really wait until I'm taking a turn off from using all my mana. So, I would make it a 3/3. I'm comfortable running out Firebrand Archer here. And then next turn, Sunscorched Desert into Fervent Paincaster. It's a 3-1 down. Which will probably lead me to a turn where I need to... Okay, Binding Mummy, yep. So, yep, they're getting ready to exert. No blocks. Impeccable timing will be great, I feel like. Yeah. So, hit them with the Sun-Scorched Desert. And I don't know if they're running more zombies, if they're willing to trade here. This is just to give me information. Like there's part of me that does want to keep my Firebrand Archer here, because I do have a fair amount of non-creature spells. But I'm also concerned about any kind of aggressive plays they could line up with chaining Binding of the Mummy with more zombies. Okay, they're on 3 color. So it does tell me they have some more zombie synergies. And they're actually probably getting ready to remove the Fervent Paincaster here. Trial of Ambition. Okay. Yeah, get rid of that there. Soulscar Mage. Definitely, and they'll probably get in for 2 with the Binding Mummy. Yep, no blocks. Alright. So then, this actually works out for me. I feel like. Run out the Firebrand Archer here. Holding up Impeccable Timing. And also a Fervent Paincaster as well. Trial of Zeal. Alright, see where they target. For all I know, they could just go straight at my face. And that might not even be a bad play. Okay, they're going for the Firebrand Archer here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. The exertion there. Impeccable timing, the Soulscar Mage. Take 2. Okay, so tapping this correctly. Alright. Catcher's Monument was a really good draw and made me glad I held on to the Binding Mage as well. Or Binding Mummy. And run it back. Okay, 2 trials. I did miss out on picking up a lot of cartouches for my pull. Okay. Yep. Tapping my Mummy. Taking 2. Cracking the Evolving Wilds to thin out my deck. 1 mana Gustwalker. Go to combat. And attack in. Actually, we'll threaten 3 damage against their Wayward Servant. If they want to trade it, I'm comfortable with that now. Yeah. Alright. Desert of Glorified. Opponent probably has something they can run out. Okay. Anointer Priest. Yep. Aw, dang it. That's not what I wanted, but okay. They've got combat tricks. Yeah. They've got combat tricks here. Impeccable timing. Give it +2 and +2 in flying. Okay. Flooding out a bit, but that just means I'm working my way towards all the stuff that I can play. Okay. Alright, great. Honored Crop Captain. Zerg to get the 3 damage in. Oh, hey Dazed. So far so good. This is my second game. I'm at 1 win, no losses. Just drew farm. Let's see. They might have removal here, but if they have a combat trick, I'm ready with farm. So I feel comfortable just attacking in with the honored crop captain. The deck list should be on the stream decker if you want to check it out. You can also just go like exclamation deck here. Oh geez, I guess that didn't work. Yeah, exiling my honored captain. Which final reward probably would have hit that anyways. So no worries there. But alright, so yeah, we're both top decking. Both me and the opponent are in top deck mode. Exerting. End turn. Just a double check. It is, yeah, exclamation point deck in chat. Oh well. Okay, burn this out. Oh, geez, whenever I just cast a creature spell, that is actually way better than I originally thought it was. My goodness. Alright, end the turn there. Yeah, sorry opponent. I mean, I was getting flooded out too, I want to say, for my deck, all things considered, but yeah, it happens. Alright, so yeah, 2 wins, no losses. Yeah. Well, Ketra's Monument especially feels like it, just like making those additional 1/1 kind of creatures. And also, well, I felt like it just fit naturally into this deck because I have a fair amount of like white creatures anyways. On Crop Captain. I also got Wrath of Gods, Sweltering Suns, Soulscar Mage for my rares. In each pack, they were the first picks. Farm 2 Onward to Victory, because I saw from last night how that did a lot of devastating damage to you, so I figured I might want to hold on to that or pick those up myself to kind of pressure in or push in to do some finishing damage, which can work well, I feel like, with the Gust Walker here. Yeah, even Hazo Rets is good because it lets you loot. Yep. Oh yeah, that would have been useful actually in that later part there. Later part of that game. Plus I'm also in red. But I didn't see any, I felt like. And, well, no, I recorded it on stream, so there's documented digital proof to verify my claim there or not. If I saw it or not. I don't recall seeing any on-color cartouches, or if I did, I had probably higher priorities for picks. Somewhere along that line. Okay, alright. So, Honored Crop Captain, Crash Through. I'm missing my white source, though. which makes me want to mulligan. Alright. Yep, this is much better. And I still have Oketra's Monument, so keep 6. Even though I was just singing Onward to Victory's praises. Oketra's name feels like... it would give this +1/+1 when I needed it to. Is it just a surprise pump? Oh well. Keep it like this. Hope I get my 3rd land, which I feel like I should. And then I drew it. Hello, opponent. Alright, they're on green-white. So turn 2, Nerf Crop, Entangler, turn 3, Oketra's Monument. Alright. Oh, this initiates Companion, that's really good. Oh my goodness. They're a cat deck. Yikes. So with this, I'm trying to debate if I feel like I should just hold up mana for farm to deal with the Pride Sovereign here. Yeah, I will. I'll hold up mana for farm. Oh, actually, yeah, they could do a lot of synergy here. They can just make a lot of tokens. Well, no, that's another reason I left the Nerf Crop Entangler back, is to block the Initiate's Companion to slow down this synergy. Yep, exerting. Okay. So then, did miss out on a play, but I feel like I can still kind of establish a board here. Not going to get in with the Nerf Crop Entangler yet. Feel like I need to be able to deal with the Pride Sovereign. We'll probably play this Desert of the True Tapped, even though there's probably a good reason for me to cycle it. No, actually I should probably... if I don't get anything else to do next turn, I'll probably cycle it with farm. Holding up farm. Sorcerer Speed gives something +3/+3. Can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Oketra's Avenger is here. Yeah, no, we're kind of... Yeah. I need to get rid of that Pride Sovereign. And there's only, right now, one way I can do that. Okay, so yeah, I am getting a bit flooded, so I will hold up Desert of the True and farm. And with that, though, in mind as well, I have the blocker here for the Initiate's Companion. I will exert this one attacker. Holy butt cheeks, they got Collected Company. Yikes. If I lose this game, I'm not even going to be mad. Like, jeez. Collected Company. lifelink tokens. They could try to exert the Pride Sovereign again. Could just try to pump the Initiate's Companion, try to get in with as much as they can here as well. They have a much wider board than me. Yep. Making that 6/4. Go into combat. Attacking in with the 6/4. Alright, so I think I'll start by cycling. See what I can find for the land. Good blocks. Just jump. Yeah. Their board is... Oh, okay, they got their own Catcher's Monument too. Yep. And I got, well, 2 onwards. Hold this all up, see what they do next turn. Because I might be able to just steal the game out of nowhere. Is a thing. Okay, they're finally getting in with their Pride Sovereign. Okay, cool. Go for the farm here. It blocks. I can take 2. A 1/1, putting a -1/-1 counter on a creature they control. Hey, Meta Marty. Oh, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Alright, so giving up their token. Good day indeed. So far I am 2-0. In the draft, drafted red-white aggro, and let's see. I think because I give the nerf crop entangler trample, I want to go in with Onward to Victory on it since I have a second one in hand. Try to survive an extra turn. Exerting. So getting in for 5/3 double strike, trample damage. Because I don't think they will expect the second Onward either to follow that up. If I can live for 2 more turns, that is. They could, of course, also just swing all out here. Okay. Keeping blockers mostly back. Alright. Okay, yeah, keeping the can do back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm taking 8 damage here to 10. Unless I draw a creature. Yeah, I need to just be able to draw like any creature I have in my deck. Any creature. Perfect. Keeps me alive for a turn. And then I can... Ooh! Oh my goodness. Alright. Bringing back that Pride Sovereign. With haste. Yeah, I can see where they're hesitant to attack with anything else here. Yeah, but next turn definitely going to do what I did before here. I would like do it at instant speed, unfortunately, but without the victory being instant speed, I can't do that. I have to do like sorcery onward, sorcery victory. All right. Forcing in a lot of damage here. So block like this. Yeah. Alright. So I feel like this is exactly lethal if my math is correct. So exerting the nerf entangler, getting in. Oh wait. Ooh, exert. Gotta always remember that. So because I do have a desert in my graveyard. So with that, triggers, that can't block. It's come a 5/3 with trample. So they're gonna gain 1 life here, but with the double strike, I will still get in for exactly lethal. And hooey, I barely pulled that game out. Good game, well played, super close, had me on the edge. Yep. And drawing, well, yeah, hitting my 5 mana 4/4 while having the Oketra's Monument out was kind of one of the things I precisely needed, especially since it removes one of the blockers. Yeah, so I got lucky, but it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. All right. Going against Arkesh. Okay, got my Wrath of God, Soulscar Mage. Soulscar Mage with Crash Through, Mighty Leap. So, seems good. Kind of a bit of a curve. I feel like I want to do turn 2 Mighty Leap, or even though it would feel a little extra, just getting in for 4 damage. Run out Soulscar. Alright. Yep. Magma Spray, yep. Okay. Running it back. I probably should have used Crash Through right there to cycle to make sure I could find my 3rd land. Still found it anyways. So then I guess, yeah, they get in for damage and they start to build up a board. I try to find my 2nd white source for Wrath of God. Yeah, I'll let them run out 1 more creature. I feel like nobody's gonna expect the Wrath of God board wipe. And they're not gonna menace probably because I don't have any, or they're not gonna exert because I don't have anything out there to warrant them exerting. Well, no, it probably wouldn't be too bad for them to exert. Alright, so my turn. Yeah. Play the Desert tapped and just Wrath of God, get a 3 for 1. Yep. Oh, did they just draft mono red? That's kind of cool if they did. Gilded Ceradon, which they probably have removal for. Oh, Crash Through. Okay. Yep. Taking 1, giving their creature trample. Yep, there it is. Punctured Blow. Yes, board wipes are very good. That's why I made sure to first pick 2 of them when I saw them both. I highly concur. Board wipes are very good and limited. Alright. If you block this turn. Fervent Paincaster, yep. So run this out. Make another 1/1. Go to combat. I actually think I will exert. Everything I want to block with are these 1/1s. I want to get in for 3 clean damage and need to catch up. Yeah, no reason to use Oketra's name right now. Yeah, still holding up Mighty Leap 2 in case they try to like remove my Firebrand Archer, maybe with an exerted Fervent Paincaster. Would be my guess, is what they might try to do. Make that unblockable. Yep. Go to combat. Getting in for 2. Yeah, can't do anything about that. I take it. And, yeah, called it. So it's missing out on a bit of damage there, but I feel like what it's making up for is... well, no, I still gotta keep the 2 damage, in a sense, because the Firebrand Archer lived to attack again, and I also got my trigger off Mighty Leap. Yep. I was able to kind of, yeah, stabilize and get ahead. Yeah, board wipes. They're not fair at all. Alright, so at 4 wins. I'm gonna keep this going. And then when I finish this up, I kind of want everybody who's watching to help me kind of decide what I want to do next. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do another draft here, because it seems like I've got enough gems that I could justify it. But I also do want to grind my like ranked competitive rating a bit with my Gen Food Historic. See if I can try to reach Mythic today or not. So I'll leave it up to chat. Yeah. So play my red source tapped. Alright. Anointer Priest. Because of that, we're now at 3-2. So I can make sure I get through that, even though they could have removal. Okay. Steward of Solidarity. So run out Soulscar Mage. Holding up Impeccable Timing. It's the most aggressive draft format I've ever played, by far. I prepared by reading a lot of guides for it, and they said go high on those 2 drops, and I did. And it seems to have paid off in one way or the other. Yeah. So, I do kind of... Well, I'm winning, so I also have that bias, I can say. Okay. Not getting in with the Honored Prop Captain right now. Holding back for a turn. Alright. Even Initiate. Okay. I will just make a more greedy play here. Alright. And see what I can bait against this opponent. I need to get in and deal some damage. Oh yeah. No, going first is majorly advantageous. Did I go first? Well, I don't know. I do want to say also in game 1 I did... Like, I went second and I was still able to pull it through in that aggro mirror. I think you might have missed game 1. But, yeah, it is. It definitely, like, is. I mean, that's just magic. It's majorly advantageous to generally just go first. Alright. And hitting up with a 2-3. Okay. So... I also just... Alright, so get my 2 triggers. In for damage. Soulscar Mage is going to get pumped. They could double block like that. I'll probably Embalm the Sacred Cat. Well, yeah, this is an Embalm deck. Oh, cool. It's kind of a change up from what I've seen. This game is probably going to go on a little bit longer, so they will have those mana sinks. I am hitting my removal package, though. Okay. So then... Alright. Because I just had the extra mana trigger, so... My prowess... Well, no, it doesn't matter. They're all both going to trigger before Onward does. And then Victory... triggers, so this should force some blocking from the opponent. Well, no, they just exert. Ah, my creature doesn't have trample this time. That's on me. I should have used that at instant speed. Major misplay. Major misplay by me. The difference between the play is bigger than any set in the last 5 years. I don't know. I think with some sets in particular, being on the play and is still like a big difference maker, especially when there's like more ramp focused stuff in the set. I'm trying to think. War of the Spark kind of comes to mind a little bit. Whatever that was, when it was. Alright. This battlefield, Church Library for creature card, graveyard. Labyrinth Guardian. Okay. Alright. And just hold everything back still. Holding on to that farm. Yep. Embalming that Labyrinth Guardian. They gain a life from the Inorder Priest. Yep. So, note to self. Save the crash through. Yep. Alright, Fanbearer. Actually, there might be a good argument for me to just start holding on to everything I have. I'm not pushing in for damage. They've definitely stabilized on their board. They're... Can we activate an Eternalized draw card? Yeah. They're ahead of me, that's for sure. Alright, Lifelink Cat. Yeah, I can take the 2. Okay. So, Fanbearer to tap that down. And then they're gonna go in for 3 with their Ooh. I'll push stuff everywhere. So I think before going to blockers, the main thing I want to do is use this farm here. Get my triggers. And just try to prevent 2 of the damage. They might have a no catcher's name, similarly like I have, or impeccable timing like that for removal. Makes sense. Okay. So with how much of a board they're building up, I think I'm just going to start saving creatures. With how counterintuitive that may seem. For in case I draw either Sweltering Sun or... Ooh, Haven Mind Sensor. Yeah, I need Sweltering Sun for sure. but also Wrath of God would be spectacular. Because they're definitely pushing in for that wide, thick board damage. Okay. Let them get in with their flyers if they want to. I feel like they were going to mix in some ground stuff as well. Okay, cool. It's flying until the end of turn. Yep. So then, yeah, my out right now is, I feel like, to definitely hit my Wrath of God. Yeah, War of the Spark and getting Planeswalkers to stick was really important. My problem is that the Exert is a Feast or Famine mechanic. I mean, Exert isn't the only mechanic, but so if second aggro mirrors have to block, you're playing under Concentration, lose half their abilities. Second in mirror block, you're playing under creatures. Planeswalkers don't lose half. You're forced on the defensive. Okay, On-Crop Entangler, alright. So they got 2/3. Every token has flying. They're pushing in for lethal next turn. I'm out of outs, I feel like. So just try to swarm the board. It's board wipe or bust. Actually, no, they got exactly lethal. I can tap down one of their 2-drops. And they know I can. But I do want to just give them a good game. Yeah. Good game. Well played. I got outplayed. And I also did make a major misplay too with my Soulscar Mage. Soulscar Mage and Onward to Victory. Okay, so Fervent Paincaster on 3. I actually think I want to mulligan this hand. Yeah, okay, cool. So creatures, Sweltering Suns for the board wipe that I desperately needed last time. Keep. Even though Onward to Victory works with that there, I have another one in the deck. And I'm getting ready to shuffle anyways with the turn 1 Evolving Wild. So there's still a solid chance that I'll be able to see it again. Get the shuffling, get me a mountain, burn it back. Initiate's Companion. Kind of want to see what kind of board they establish. I actually just might wait a few turns and Sweltering Suns. Yeah, deserts are, like, interesting. I think there's a fair amount of support. Steward of Solidarity. Yeah, I'll just go for the quick, easy 2-for-1 here. Hold up my other removal for other threats they might have. If I draw a land, I can run out 2 creatures next turn. Untapped land, of course. Oh yeah, desert similar to snow. It's good when lands can do more than just like the one thing. Actually, I think I will cycle Crash through. Cool. I mean, I don't know, I haven't seen too much. Well, yeah. Haven't seen necessarily too much synergy with it. Alright, hasty 4-3, no blocks. Dang it! Now I gotta hold up for impeccable timing and or farm. Cursed Crocodile of the Crossing. And my white conditional removal. That isn't red, because all the really good red removal probably got picked up before I even saw it. And I also probably picked things over the really good red removal if I just saw it early on. Why are they holding up mana? That's very suspicious. It is. I agree, opponent. It is very suspicious that I was holding up mana. Alright. Minglehorn. Artifacts I control enter tapped. Okay. So I hit my other onward. Alright. Well, can't attack with that anyways. So... go ahead and just get my Firebrand Archer out. See, ooh, Cartouche of Strength. So they're gonna fight. They're gonna eat one of my things. Okay. Yikes. So short term, this is probably gonna hurt, but long term, I think it'll work out well. Activate only if there are 3 or more. Alright. Yep, taking 3. It's Lifelink Camel. It's my Wrath of God. Okay, but Binding Mummy is more affordable here. I'm able to build my wide board. Crop Entangler. Go to combat. They're going to stop my Firebrand Archer, so we can hit their 3 counters, so we can shut down something consistently now. Shut it down from attacking or blocking. I might just not use this Wrath of God for the rest of this match, depending on how it goes. Communicates to me they probably have something, but might as well just bait it out. Okay. Catcher's Avenger, yep. Hope Tender. Got it. So going to combat. Exert in with the Crop Entangler, and then see if I can get them with a surprise. Surprise 1/1, see if they, yeah, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and use this. Trade, they gain life. They're probably gonna stop my Firebrand Archer from blocking with the Edifice of Authority, because it does give them a turn 2 clock. Untap a land, untap 2 lands. So going for Catcher's Avenger. Are they? Yeah, exerting it. Yeah. Nope. Take the 3 unprotected damage. Alright. So it makes sense why they wanted to run that out like that. Okay. So because I had the farm in hand, I think this is still fine. Right. Getting in 2 damage for free. They're probably going to Eternalize that next turn, but I'll be holding up farm again anyways. And I'll be live to any kind of creature draws I can make. Especially white creatures would be great. They're cheaper. A desert. The Fervent. Have to hold that back. And I really like how they put in the effort to make these alternate art tokens for all the Embalm kind of creatures. There. Farm. No, the more I think about it, it's interesting how the Desert Synergy works, where it cares about it either being on the field or in the graveyard. Because a lot of the deserts do want to cycle themselves and be put into that graveyard. Alright. Top deck. Alright. Steward of Solidarity. Okay, so scene 8. 9 of my lands. Yeah, 9 out of my lands, but I reduced it by 1 because I did crack the Evolving Wilds turn 1. Alright, taking 2. Cast out, probably on the Aketra's Monument. Yep. My turn. Sunscorched Desert. Hope for 1. Like I did have an opportunity to take a cast out, I believe, but I think it was either cast out or Sweltering Suns or Wrath of God. It's definitely in one of those packs, that's for sure. Alright. Fervent Paincaster. Okay. So yeah. They're probably going to remove it as a creature to block. Yep. Get in for 2 damage, put me down to 1. I just hope they don't... Okay, cool. Alright, with this... Wait, I can't attack or block for a full turn? Oh, that's brutal. Oh wait, are there new Innistrad spoilers right now? I saw when NTG did their like initial daily thing, way back when the new Ren and 7. I saw that. I saw Champion of the Perished, which I'm a little partial to. I love putty names like that reference kind of cards from the past, especially standout cards like Champion of the Parish. Yeah, so I've seen a couple, but yeah, NTG Dad, are there like new ones today? I haven't seen anything yet, but then again, I've been focusing on just trying to set this up and get started here. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, they're bringing back Flashback. I know that's super cool. What else are they doing? So yeah, they're bringing back Flashback at least. They still haven't spoiled everything else. Okay, this target creature can't attack or block. Okay, yeah, that works for me because I need that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, yes, those black and white full art lands, they are gorgeous. All right, gain some life. Haven of Enduring Hope. Yep. So, yep. With that, I think the opponent was definitely able to get there. That's the best I can do. Good game. Can at least show them the onward that I was gonna try to double strike in with. But oh well. Alright, so 2 losses, 4 wins. Gonna finish this up shortly. And then I guess I'll go back to grinding the rank constructed ladder with Jund Food. I think after this. I'm content with what I have. Getting a bit more realistic as after getting my couple wins on the ladder, I'm facing more competitive decks. More interesting, yeah, decks too, for sure. Alright. Okay, Solid Curve. We'll probably hold on to the Crash Through because I think I do want I want to be able to trample in after giving everything a mass pump. So probably Honored Crop Captain. Since I'm on the play, I think since I'm on the play, go for the Honored Crop Captain. Since that can get through a lot of early blockers. A lot of the other 2-mana non-2 power blockers, and that's a 3-mana blocker, or 2-mana 3 power blocker. Alright. Binding Mummy, no attacks. Tap target artifact or creature. So an untapped land would be really great to synergize playing Oketra's Monument with the Binding Mummy, so I can tap down any potential blockers while also getting an additional 1/1 to help kind of make my board even wider. No blocks. Or, I should block. I should block, but I didn't. Because they can untap it anyways. And they chose not to. Alright. So... Alright. Because I missed out on that... Oh, Platinum is hell. Platinum is hell. Yeah. It's one of the reasons I think I tried to get out of it, like, early on. I do gotta keep up pressure on damage. See if they want to block their Aerial Grad. I don't feel like they will because it's evasive damage. They might want to block the Honored Crop Captain, but that's about it. So next turn I'll be able to drop 2 creatures. Gains flying anyways, yep. So I take 5 in the air. Still choosing not to untap any of their creatures. So, going thoroughly wide here, tapping that down, take action, get in for 6, catch up. Whatever currency I had banked for a new format lets me rise to Platinum, then suddenly I stop getting 6 to 7 wins at Quick Draft. I mean, yeah, because at that point you're definitely probably meeting people on that kind of drafting level, I want to say. Like, the people who are winning consistently are eventually going to meet up with each other at a certain point, but also with draft, because it's so currency-based, while constructed is free-to-play, then it's... I'm trying to mentally word this. Because it's so mentally kind of based. Well, yeah, so currency-based. Like, people can keep grinding constructed, so you're more likely to run into people, I feel like, on your competitive level or same competitive standings. But with limited, I think a lot of people are going to hang out in the gold or platinum range with how everything works. Okay, so... Go for the crash through. Exert. And then attack with everything. So still probably block. Maybe, okay. So they want to eat a creature. Alright. So they're still taking 8, going down to 5. I have 2 blockers here for the ground. They can only give one thing flying. Do I want a Wrath of God? Attack again with everything. Okay. Yeah. I think my out here is to Wrath of God after like doing another mass attack. Going down to 2. Untapping a land. Maybe they play another creature out to just solidify. Okay. Go to combat. Attacking with 2 1/1s. Maybe I got tricks. And maybe. Okay. Was the desert tapped? Burn out the Firebrand Archer. Whew. If I get there, then this was super close, but they could still have creatures with haste because they are in green. And I'm not familiar with everything else in this format. Oh, there is that one Gator. Embalm copying my Firebrand Archer. Okay. Alright. And then synergize by going here with that. And attacking in. Good game. Good game, very close, well played. I mean, I did have that board wipe that allowed me to kind of pull this out of my butt. But yeah, good game, well played. Ooh. Alright, at 5 wins. Just gonna keep going until I either, like, take my L. Take my last L, or just it stops. Alright, going against Wilenium 5. Okay, turn 1 Fanbearer. The opponent is going first. Probably on a similar kind of deck. Yeah, go for... Yeah, go for the Honorary Crop Captain. If they want to force in damage, I'm okay with that. Thorn Mollusk. No attacks right now. Sunscorched Desert. Ahaha! Touche! Okay, 4/3. Each kind of a counter. Another one on it. Oh, cool. Alright. Run it back. See what they do before combat, but probably tap that down. Post combat on Crop Crasher. Crash through. Yikes. Okay. I mean, I think they're definitely, they just want to be more on the defensive here. I feel like more defensive, less offensive. Lead based. So get those triggers up. And I feel like I still want to hold back the Fanbearer to stop any kind of aggression. They can probably block like that if they want to get rid of that there. Yeah, everything potentially trades here. But all my creatures have trample, so I am still getting in some damage. And run it back. I mean, hard to say. Hard to say what was the right move there. Okay. So they're putting all their -1/-1 counters on the Exemplar of Strength. Which was actually something I debated about going for. Pick. Fudgernutters. Just when I get rid of all my creatures. I probably was getting a little too trigger happy though. Gaining a life, making their creature a 2/2. Gilded Ceradon. Okay, so I got impeccable timing now on my side. Okay, yeah, I think I can still pull this through. So we'll shut down the Gilded Ceradon as an attacker. And then I actually want to take care of the Exemplar of Strength because I feel like 4 toughness is going to get a lot harder to deal with than 3. Even though I am taking 4 damage. Which is a slightly faster, well, it would have been the same clock. Ooh, we got Chandra, the Planeswalker. So red-green. Hard advantage.
Feel the burn.
Okay. Oh, and to get up raid too. Alright. Desert of the Fervent. Oh, yeah. Right? Oh yeah, I've been baking for the Gemstart Horizons. I was probably gonna play it whenever they dropped it. But that's getting delayed, so... And... Unless I draw... Oh, no, that's not the out. Just good game, well played. Gonna show them what I had. And go for the concede. Well, at least they gave us the free drafts though to make up for the delay on the Jumpstart Horizons, so that's nice. But yeah, no, I'm excited for how much it's gonna probably shake up the historic format. I do want to try white, blue, blink. 1,600 gems. Open up the packs. Lots of new cards. Ooh, Godpharaoh's Gift. Scatter Groves. I said to only enjoy occasionally friends and streamers. I mean, that is definitely one way to do it. Can't blame you for that. And Avid Mind Sensor, nice. Alright. So now changing up Gen Food, Historic, in Ranked Q. Go to the deck really fast. Export it. Kind of. Thank you for that. Yeah, no, I'm glad I was able to go positive. I mean, it was a full kind of net positive. I got a lot of nice cards. I rare drafted too in some cases, so it was overall a very solid experience for me. Very financially arena economy gaining experience as well. Save as Gend Food Historic. Save that. Yeah, right now the deck, Gen Food, straightforward. Cats go into ovens, they make food. Cats come back from the dead by eating themselves. Mayhem Devil kind of really gets off on that and starts shooting either other creatures or players, whatever it can target. Binding of the Old Gods, great unconditional removal. Corvold also really likes it when the cat does its sacrifice dance, but also is willing to just eat whatever else is around him to get bigger, but also kind of really is really great because it poops out cards as well. So that's Jund, Food, and Historic. Sideboard, lots of stuff to deal with the formats. The additional 2 Thoughtseizes are also there. Jund, Food, Historic. Open. Decks. Build a new deck. Okay. Maybe I'm at my limit for what I can... okay. Shoot. I kind of want to keep this. I don't think I can. Yeah, too many Corvolds. It does have that cat oven payoff. Fatal Pushes can deal with early aggression from the Lurrus. And it does lead me to a Mayhem Devil eventually, which does work well with Woe Strider, just in case I miss out on my green mana, even though I feel like the Trail of Crumbs is pretty essential to this deck to kind of have its draws work out really well. Having trouble uploading the deck list to Stream Decker this go around. Yeah. But 2 Fatal Pushes against the Lurrus deck, especially this Lurrus deck. Hello. So get them to sacrifice their Selfless Savior for the first one. Play that tapped, and while they're tapped and before they can cast anything, get rid of their second one. And just hope they don't have poor Spirit Dancer. But I do have Binding of the Old Gods. I can sacrifice the goat to help find it. Okay, they don't have any auras. Okay, run out Mayhem Devil. Pass it back. Yeah, Cartouche of Solidarity. Pump draw. Yep. Being a land. Bring out Lurrus, which they can use to get back their Selfless Savior. Which does hurt for me a lot. So go to blocks. Block with the token, sacrifice it with Woe Strider. Deal 1 damage to the Selfless Savior. Sacrificing it, dealing 1 damage. And Blood Crypt's pretty ideal for what I need. Take no damage. Okay. Maybe I felt like that was enough. Top deck, I was gonna Binding of the Old Gods, their Lurrus. Knowing what I'm up against, though, Noxious Grasp. Fatal Pushes are excellent. Magma Spray can work in some situations. Fry can also work in case I do miss out. Keeping, I think, the 1 Clothis in deck is enough to deal with Lurrus. Lurrus is kind of like a minor graveyard plus, more than anything. And I can kind of dirtle for a while until they get flying for a lot of their stuff. Anyway, so I think I will keep just 1 Thoughtseize, Drop Guilty Goose, drop a Fry, drop a Woe Strider, drop a Corvold, and run it back like this. Gonna get some Mana Swim. One lander, not enough payoffs. Okay. Oven, Noxus Grasp for removal. Pathway. No worries. Thanks for watching the stream, Days. Appreciate you stopping in. Pitch the Fabled Passage. If I get more lands, then that's good. Yep. Now, yeah, I was glad you were able to stop in, provide your insight into the Amonkhet Draft format and your thoughts on MTG's like history and draft in general. Alright, Saram. Okay, just particularly because I hit these, so they probably have a core Spirit Dancer that they wanted Saram to eat the removal first, or they have another Saram. Okay. Good game, alright. Yep. Tis a good game indeed. I got my cat and I got my oven. Alright, Staggering Insight. Gives it flying for right now. Drawing a card. Or no, it doesn't give it flying, it just gives it lifelink. But I also shut down that lifelink with the cat. I thought I gave it flying. I think that's just the cartouche. Yeah. Cat. Alright, Trail of Crumbs is pretty great here. I need a second red source for everything. Maybe. So, doesn't hurt to run this out exactly like this. Keep the cat back as a blocker. Slowly get the drain on. The next turn, run out Corvold. Alright, Core Spirit Dancer, yep. Arcane Flight. Works well. Drawing 2 cards. And gets around Cat Oven. Oh, dang it! You got me, opponent! You got me. You got me by not attacking. Touché. Touché. I got janked out on stream. They caught me off guard. I was really expecting their attack, so I just kept fast forwarding through everything, so I missed my cat oven triggers. I mean, they also missed out on 4 flying damage, drawing a card, so maybe it's fair. I can think about it like that. Maybe this was fair. That was a fair exchange from them and from me. Maybe. Hard to say. 2 players making misplays. It happens. All right. In the tank, thinking about what to do here. Oh, I'm venting literally onto my microphone. I don't know if that sounded good or bad. Probably bad. Okay, another Core Spirit Dancer, which makes me think they got more cards to drop. Maybe they're just having technical issues with their UI. Arena crashing, that happens. I mean, that happened to me, I think, once on stream, too. No, while I was trying to concede, I accidentally closed the application. Okay. Oh, geez, so they hit all their, Saram and Core Spirit Dancers, it feels like. And they have been missing out on their other payoffs. I mean, they could just be baiting me with 1 mana white exile removal that I can't think of because Path to Exile is not here. Get the land. Drain in. Play that untapped. And actually sacrifice the swamp. Drawing a card from that. Holding up. Fatal Push. In case they want to target their creatures with anything. So, yeah. Trail Crumbs, Cat, Oven, card advantage for years. This used to be like a standard legal deck for the most part. Minus Pathways. Just had to rely on those good old shocks. Heliod's Punishment. Oh, cool. Oh, they were just waiting on something they could hit with Heliod's Punishment. Loses all abilities. Yeah, I'll let that stick. Cartouche of Solidarity. So that one's going there. Go for the Fatal Push on that one. I mean, they're still going to draw like 3 cards. It's all good to me still. Does make me wish I kept my second Corvold there, but I will probably be cycling enough with Trail of Crumbs to start finding more. And I also got Gigantha as a 5/5 threat. Which makes me think they also have more Heliod's Punishments ready for that. Selfless Savior, yep. Another Core Spirit Dancer, alright. Almost gone through the entire playset of it all. So blockers. Cat. Cat go in Oven. I'll wait until my turn to bring Cat back from the Oven. Because then I also get a Trail of Crumbs trigger. It's your Selfless Savior that's holding you back right now, Manos. I know it's annoying. It's a powerful creature. I think, yeah. Okay, cool. Mayhem Devil is exactly what I want here. I mean, I wish I could have both of them, but 1 out of 2 ain't bad. So run out the Mayhem Devil. Bring out the other cat I just drew. So I don't forget, do my Heliod's Punishment. Give the opponent a chance to do stuff here. Staggering Insight, triggers. I mean, I am letting them draw their cards, but... So they're going for that Selfless Savior. Alright, yep. Wanted to make sure I could beat that at least. So trigger. Still hitting that. Getting another Oven is spectacular. And they're able to get a few more cards. But they only have 2 more of each of these creatures left. Cartouche. Totally fine. Staggering Insight, also totally fine. Heliod's Punishment on my Mayhem Devil. Now you make me feel a little sad. Block. So once again, go to my turn. Not bringing the cat back immediately. Okay, now I'm confused on what they could have. What could they have that costs no mana? Oh, they gotta discard their hand size down, that's right. They've been drawing too many cards. They're at 10 cards in hand, they gotta discard 3 cards. They gotta discard 3 cards. They got at least 1 more Core Spirit Dancer and 1 more Surround in their whole deck. With public information. Okay, all lands. Cool. So, just gonna... How do you guys pay your penance? Because if I hit a... if I hit a Binding of the Old Gods, then that's... I'm gonna go after their Core Spirit Dancer. And nothing else. Because it is too big for me to deal with. I only have to deal with 1 more Core Spirit Dancer now, though. So at least I got that going for me. That, Corvold, Perching, moving the counters. I feel like when I'm able to alleviate the Heliod's punishments, then I'll probably be able to close out this game. Hushbringer. Aw, nuts. Oh, okay. I guess I was, well, no, they were taking their time, too. And they still get a lot of abilities with their Hushbringer. I just don't get the drain anymore with the cats. Like, I still get my Crumbling Trail of Crumbs triggers. Anyways, going back in. I still would have got my Trail of Crumbs triggers. I still would have, yeah. So I still would have been able to get value. Binding of the Old God still would have been effective because it only affects creatures. I could still use Woe Strider to sacrifice, but it wouldn't get its would not get its Scry trigger. Yo, X-Large Load! Let's going. Keep this. It's got enough interaction to deal with a fair amount of stuff. Trail of Crumbs to get me card draw after that. Alright. So... play Blood Crypt tapped. Thoughtseize. Take your pick. Give me a sense of what I'm dealing with. Right, they don't want me to draw any more cards, but conveniently I drew the exact card they discarded. So, there we go. We're their opponent. The Thoughtseize probably taking Mayhem Devil. Yep. It's an opponent that knows exactly what they want to hit with their Thoughtseizes. No hesitancy whatsoever. Building up some food to get advantage off of Trail of Crumbs. Slowly but surely. Narset part our Veils. Good thing Trail of Crumbs is not card draw. The top 4. Alright, relapse. So I'm playing against a blue-black control deck. Excited to see how this will shake out. Probably gonna get an untapped green source here. We're now Gilded Goose. And... yeah, wait for the opponent's turn. I will probably start just cycling. Cycling foods. Fatal Push, yep. Fatal Push on this goose. Yeah, make a food. And I think they're going to constantly hold up mana for memory lapse now. Or they could just go ahead and run out another removal spell. Alright, cool. No! We were this close to greatness. Which one do I want to pay? Mayhem Devil's great, but I need to hit my lands. And that out on black. Pass it back. So our set does shut down Corvold, so I might hold off on running that out until I can deal with Narset. But else, oh, okay, another Narset. Other Narset. Drown in the Lock. I'm at 5, so they can kind of counter or remove anything I got. Activate. Yes. Pay the 1. Put Gauntlet in hand. More memory lapses, yep. Seems good. Seems good. Go for Cauldron Familiar. But you don't want me to memory lapse that? Run out Trail of Crumbs, it's probably gonna eat one of their counters. Drown in the Lock, seems fair. End the turn. So, popping the food. Autopay. Finding another cat. Gaining some life. Combat. Hit Narset down. Try to run out another Trail of Crumbs. Because they are running out of cards. And end the turn. So I have not seen a Witch's Oven for a bit, so there's that. We'll see one of those soon. Alright, Scrying. You know they got their memory lapse. Yeah, this would be a good opportunity to Field of Ruin to shuffle so I don't get access to my Trail of Crumbs again. Is something for them to consider. I do got the basics. I'm comfortable like getting new basics resolved. Probably going to aim to cut down my green, but I still have a fair amount of green. So, let's get another forest. Yeah, autopay. Go for the Wolf Strider. Go up to 32 life. Try to run out Woe Strider. Dang it, they got me. I was just trying to bait out their memory lapse. Alright, Gilded Goose makes another food at least. And then I got Woe Strider 2 for their removal. Shark Typhoon. Sticks. Go in for combat. Get in for 5. And the turn. Another Shark Typhoon? Yep. My turn. Creating a food. Hitting the Fatal Push. Which they could memory lapse. Cool, cool. Alright. Put that on the stack though. Auto pay. Got my boy Carvold. Sacrificing a goat. And I guess run it back. And Corvold having a +1/+1 counter protects it from Heartless Act. It does not protect it from Drown in the Lock. Sacrificing Cauldron Familiar. Doing me a Scry. Another Fatal Push isn't bad, especially considering this matchup. And I should have reordered that. Why not attack there? Oh, because it would have just been Cauldron Familiar, Woe Strider running into 2/2/2s. And I don't want to risk losing Woe Strider, otherwise I throw in the 2 Cauldron Familiars, they just block. With minimal recursion value that I could get anyways from Woe Strider. So it's kind of minimizing my risks and what I could lose, I want to say. Yes, plus I just played Corvold too, so Corvold didn't have, let's see, just to be safe. Get rid of the Shark Typhoons. Commits. Put target non-land permanent. Okay, so 2 triggers there. Resolve. Resolve. I could Woe Strider to sacrifice it, because I do have another Corvold. I just honestly wouldn't mind drawing another one later. Yeah. So getting rid of that permanently. Burning out Witch's Oven. Yeah. Okay, so they recognized I was just going to get them with Cat Drain. Cool. So it's black and blue, shifting the Shadow Tops. That means Giganta, you're going down. Up there's. I actually am debating about keeping the Fatal Pushes for the Shark tokens, because I know that's their out. It does immediately kind of just unconditionally get rid of those. But there's also an argument to be made that if I'm at that point, then I'm not in a good position anyways. Drop a Corvold. Drop a Woe Strider. Drop a Mayhem Devil to kind of win more. Trail of Crumbs is pretty necessary. Maybe do drop a Fatal Push. Corvold's only usually good if I can kind of protect it. And I think I would like Clothis just as a 1-of. Still, this isn't a 2-of Clothis matchup, that's for sure. Nothing I can hit with their artifacts. No artifacts I can hit. Fry does hit Narset, so there might be a reason to run that, and it could hit a Shark token too if I need it to. Yeah, okay. Gilded Goose makes me food mana, which kind of worked out. Okay, I'll just drop one goose. Probably not the right sideboard here, for sure. Okay, so they're probably gonna have Thoughtseize again. Ironically, keeping I think both the Corvelds. They're probably gonna take Cat Oven, so I don't play that. They could also just immediately take Trail of Crumbs to remove that from the equation of being a threat. I just draw it anyways. Again, it's if they Thoughtseize me again and they see that, they're I'm gonna feel a little bad. Not too bad, just a little bad. Running it out of me. Okay. I shouldn't laugh about that. Their whole like Thoughtseize plan was targeted removal just to prevent me from doing that. If they had Memory Lapse, that could have also held it back. Maybe another turn for them too. But yeah, I don't blame them there. All right, I'll keep it going. I think, yeah, if I just get to Mythic, I'll probably stop there. If I I don't know, if I lose this game, then I think I might just play one more and call it, and then just try to get Mythic on the Friday stream. Thoughtseize, Will Strider, yeah. So I think I'll just play 2 games no matter what. 2 more games for me. The draft went really well today, so I'm content. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. I don't want them taking away my Woe Strider. Enter tapped. Cauldron Familiar. Wow. Sign in Blood? Okay. Yep. Eating that to prevent Spawn of Mayhem kind of stuff. Woe Strider will probably sacrifice a token for a Scry because I need to find my red source for Mayhem Devil. Or a Cat Oven. I need a Cat Oven. I mean, Gilded Goose does make food. It's an enabler. But I'm also not going to be able to do anything else, so throw Giganta in hand. So they're probably running out Rankle. If not, Spawn of Mayhem, yep. Okay. And I still got me a Cat Oven. Glorious Day, Glorious Day. Turn out my Mayhem Devil. Turn it back. Take 1 from the Spawn of Mayhem. Did I miss an attack? I think I did. I think I might have missed a Woe Strider attack. Alright. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm also just at my limit. Maybe I should just call it after this game. I do reach my limit pretty quickly, I think, with Magic. 7 damage right now, yeah. They want to make me discard Giganta, I'm totally on board for that. My turn. Alright. We're gonna kill the goose for free food. Go to combat. Hit them for 6. And then just pass it back. So, Spawn of Mayhem. Yep. With this, they're going for both attacks. Yeah, I think I might be down for this. Going to 2. They want to make me sacrifice a creature, they can. Player loses a life and draws a card. Get some draining going. Cool. Makes me glad I removed that first one. But anyways. Sacrifice. Ping. Could be dirty and give them a turn, but that's not the smart play to make here. Making foods. Cats. Sure, I'll keep it up and on top. Yep. And against this deck, Magma Spray is fine. Clothis is great. I mean, this is a natural matchup for this kind of deck. Probably go down to Corvold. Maybe drop a Woestrader. I don't even know if I need the additional Fatal Push. I'm kind of fine with dealing with whenever they play their late stuff like Spawn of Mayhem or Rankle, Master of the Spankle. I'm not concerned. I would like to see Clothis. Maybe I should run Relic of Progenitus. It's not my Relic of Progenitus deck though. I'm running it against the red-black aristocrats in particular. Yeah, just do that. Because this is a really good matchup. I mean, Cat Oven. Cat Oven. It's wrong for me to keep this. It is wrong for me to keep this. I want that to be known. I want that to be declared. It is wrong for me to keep this. Because I don't have enough lands to kind of justify everything. If they have like 2 mana removal from my Gilded Goose, they'll see how gutsy that was. Truly a gutsy play. But I still got my Cauldron Familiar, so I got that going for me at least. Trade Wanderer, yep. Thoughtseize, can't do anything about that. Yep, they can't deal with Clothis otherwise, so they have to take Clothis. My turn. Cool. That's pretty ideal as well. Bring out Trail of Crumbs so I can start getting card advantage from bringing back the cat. Cat Oven. Mayhem Devil is something else I would like to have for synergy here. Night of the Ebon Legion, yep. It's kind of weird they're just running that out immediately. They want to use their mana. Bring that back. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to get advantage off of Trail of Crumbs here, but just a little bit of extra drain. Mayhem Devil going. Not getting my Trail of Crumbs value yet. And then what my plan here is, if they want to pump Knight of the Ebon Legion, they're welcome to. But with that ability on the stack... Okay, cool. Rankle is going to get in. Yep. Rankle, you're good. You want to make me discard a card. This player discards a card, loses a life, draws a card. In response, ping and sacrifice. Ping. Yeah. No, Jund Food is in a really great position with Phoenix kind of being nullified, I feel. And I'm gonna take advantage of that because this game gives you rewards based on kind of being able to take advantage of that. Yeah. End the turn. And sacrifice the oven. Ping. Draw a card. Untapped, non-damaging source. They take some damage for themselves to draw a card. Okay. And that was enough. I missed the black aggro deck. I missed playing it. But with this matchup, especially how everything just went there, this is why I've stopped playing it. The food matchups are too brutal. And it just... every other deck in this meta, well, a lot of the other decks in this meta, I think it can still do well against like a Jeskai control or even that mono or that blue-black control deck I played before. But I also can deal with a lot of those well in addition to aggro decks like that. It's the Jund Food deck has a lot of versatility, a lot of card advantage, a lot of life gain too. I mean, even though you're paying life with the Shocklands on a regular basis to justify the 3 colors, it works really well. TJ rules. At lower plat, I don't have any of my early plays. I have binding and I have lands, so anything I draw I think will work out fine. I can avoid taking a couple turns off. This doesn't look like it's a hyper aggressive deck. Maybe. Hard to say. No companion to kind of create initial assumptions. This could be a control shell, and me taking my turns off could hurt me in the long term. Temple Garden tapped. Okay. Go for Mayhem Devil number 1. Probably play that on black. Probably play that on red. 3 color, Righteous Valkyrie. Yep. Binding of the Old Gods. Take down the Righteous Valkyrie. So I think this is Bant Angels, then, which is exciting for me to play against this now because this is another reason I switched up from the mono black deck. So they're probably getting Collected Company, I feel like. So I won't attack in with Mayhem Devil. Definitely ramp though. I don't need another red source. They're tapped. Yeah, run this out on red. Don't need to take extra life loss. Corvold, Faker's King. Sacrifice a normal forest. pinging them for 1. Making a big flyer, no attacks. Oh, they don't have Collected Company. They baited me out. They baited me. Good job. Or it could have been a situation where they're expecting me to attack in as well. Aw, dang it. I wanted a combo. Sacrificing, card draw. Cracking. So yeah, I could... Okay. Against this matchup, I think I actually want to go with Thoughtseize. Definitely Noxious Grasp. Don't even know if I want Clothis. I don't care about their graveyard. Fry, for sure. It's a lot of their big flyers. And it, I believe, gets past... Well, unless they are able to give it, like, the Hexproof Indestructible. With the one angel, whose name I am not remembering off the top of my head right now. Keep up the Fatal Pushes, go up full thing of Thoughtseizes, Noxious Grasp, Fry, drop a Corvold, drop a Woestrider. Maybe just 3 Thoughtseizes is fine. Enough to at least hit 1 Collected Company before they're able to go off for me. Yep, they can. I forget what the card... I think it's Zavala? No. I know it's that one, like, really... It's that famous Zendikar angel. I'll Google it now. Blue, white, angel... Zendikar. Angel Wizard. Zendikar Rising. It is Linvala. Shield of Seagate. So that is my concern with this being the 3-color deck. They can, at any time sacrifice it to give their creatures hexproof and indestructible. Which can happen with a kind of Collected Company. They can cheat it out like that. Angels, seeing how prevalent that was on my last stream was another reason that I switched up to run food. It feels good for the meta from what I've been seeing right now. That's my justification. I mean, I actually do like it. I totally was a fan of the Cat Oven back in the day with early Eldraine, because I felt that was just a cool... Back in the day, barely like 2 years now. I liked it at that time because it felt new. It felt like a cool, like, oh, this is a competitive, like, card combo that is just, it's viable for anybody on a lower budget. It's a common card with an uncommon card. Yeah, so, but now the cat got banned in Standard. It is annoying to deal with. It's great for a lot of situations. Anyways, now I'm kind of ranting. But yeah, my concern is Linvala. To go back to that, Linvala is something to worry about for protecting your creatures. But even then, the way I do things, I ping a lot. And there's a lot of potential for instant speed pinging with the Mayhem Devil. It can just go pow, pow, pow. It can start with the pows, and then it can go pow, 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 pow. If I need to, at times. As seen with the white-blue Auras deck. Yeah, like, I think if I saw Rest in Peace, I wouldn't be surprised. I would... And that would be a main thing to shut that down. That's probably another reason, too, is there's been a major lack of kind of sufficient graveyard hate. Because to deal with Cat, you need, I think, Leyline of the Void and Rest in Peace are the 2 best answers for Historic, in my opinion. They're there could be targeted removal, but because of how cat oven works, the cat can be pulled out of the graveyard usually at times when it is okay. TJ rules just kind of conceding, getting the victory, hitting Mythic constructed, didn't give me my like ranker percentage. Did it on stream, so I feel accomplished with that. It felt like a bad way to get it. Thank you, thank you, MTG Dad. It did, like, I don't know. I wish I at least got that game too, to kind of figure things out. Rank 1292. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same thing before and try to stay above 1200 again, and I think I'll stream those matchups. Not all of them, I feel like, though. Sometimes, depending on how I feel, I think I still will just rock the Jund Food deck for the rest of this historic season, though. Otherwise, I'll probably try to stream my other free drafts for both the Kaladesh Remastered and then when they do Ikoria again. So I'll do those. Thank you for watching. Glad you were able to see me get Mythic and TG Dad too. I'll be back again on Friday. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I want to do something different. I want to go maybe back into Standard 2022. So hopefully I'll think of a deck by then. All right. Thank you. Bye.